The Trump administration, they're reversing course, rehiring hundreds of federal employees who were laid off earlier this year as part of Elon Musk's DOGE cuts.
This is something that we have been talking about. We have been following very closely. We know many of you are concerned about and impacted directly. In fact, here in the DMV, the fallout from federal job cuts, it's been significant.
Yes.
And we've watched it impact people's lives. Jacqueline Quinn joining us now with who's included under the new return to work policy. There's been so much back and forth, so many people's lives in limbo, Jackie.
Yeah, so we've been tracking these impacts and the rehiring of laid off federal workers that's been an ongoing trend the past few months, impacting a number of agencies, including the IRS, Labor Department, and National Park Service. Today, hundreds of employees from the General Services Administration are facing a Friday deadline to decide if they even want to return, as some have spent the last 7 months on what was basically a taxpayer-funded vacation.
According to internal memos obtained by the Associated Press, the General Services employees under this current return to work policy include the team that manages government offices and leases across the country. DOGE said the agency had 12,000 employees at the start of the Trump presidency and reduced GSA staff at its headquarters by an estimated 80%. Those choosing to return must report to work on October 6th. Those who don't will be taken off payroll by the end of the month. The AP reports that GSA representatives didn't respond to detailed questions about the return to work notice. However, a spokesperson did write in an email, GSA's leadership team has reviewed workforce actions and is making adjustments in the best interest of the customer agencies we serve and the American taxpayers. It's unclear this morning how many of the impacted GSA employees are local to the DMV. However, from January through May, the region lost about 22,000 federal employees overall, including 15,000 in Maryland alone, which is estimated to be the highest in the nation. Virginia lost about 11,000 jobs.
Now, the Trump administration initially estimated the combination of staff reductions, the lease cancellations, and the sale of hundreds of federal buildings operated by GSA would save an estimated $460 million. However, the rushed execution of these changes and reversal of sales targets and staffing decisions has drastically reduced those savings estimates by at least 70%. Back to you guys.